for me, I've been reading a lot of mindset books about sports, make sure I keep growing in that. Right. And so like it's just different interests, different whatever you want to read, right? But make sure it's, still helping us learn.
So if somebody was like, oh man, it doesn't sound like you have much of a summer. It's not like you get to sleep in and do what you want all day and, watch movies and do stuff like that. What would you say to them?
Well, honestly, I think we have a summer, and I think that our summer is super fun, but this is the way that I would want to keep it, right? Like, I want to make sure that I keep on growing and learning, and I don't want to just sit around like a bump on a log the whole summer, right? I want to be productive, and I want to keep doing this. So what looks like to one person maybe unrelaxing or not peaceful, to us is, perfect. It's the summer we want to live.
Hello, everyone. We are Greg and Jacquie Francis, and welcome to High Performance Parenting, where our passionate goal is to encourage you to raise champion children in a crazy world. Every week, we will bring you multiple episodes from our extensive experience of raising our six happy, healthy, successful, godly kids who are confidently equipped to win big in life.
We deeply believe that any parent who is provided with the right knowledge and continual support can raise amazing kids. And when they do, all of our futures get better. If raising up future generations of absolute champions matters to you as much as it does to us, here's how you can contribute. Like and share this podcast with everyone you know. And together, let's embrace this journey of raising champion kids in a crazy world.
All right, welcome to the studio. Guess who I have today?
Hey, it's Chrissy.
Hi, it's Abby.
And I'm so excited to have the girls in today. Gosh, girls, we have had a busy summer, don't you think?
Yeah, we sure have.
What do you think, Ab?
I for surely think so.
What are some of the highlights that you've enjoyed of this summer?
Well, I think that the summer feels like it's just begun, but also it's ending soon. So I feel like we've had some really great highlights. One of them being we went and visited our grandparents recently. We got to go to Cedar Point, which is a great amusement park, and we got to enjoy a lot of fun time with them. So that was one of my highlights for sure.
Yeah, I got to say one of our highlights has been we've also been still having tennis during this whole time, having family tennis, whether it's our dad coming out and playing with us or like pool time. We've been having a lot of pool time together, and it's just been a lot of family time together recently.
I know. I think the summer is the best time to just enjoy yourself. And I was talking to the girls recently and just going over how important it is to still have some structure even during kind of like summertime.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like, of course, during the school year is when we set like the highest expectations, the most structure, so that we know what we need to get done. But like also during summer, having some freedom, but also still having some structure. So it's not just, wasting the days away, but also being able to know what we're enjoying about them and know what we can do and still accomplish during the summer.
I know. I think for us especially because we like to travel. We like to enjoy new memories together. We like to do fun and exciting new things. In fact, we have another trip planned in just a couple more weeks. Where are we going?
We're going to go to the Sequoia National Park.
And that's been on Greg's list for a very long time.
For a long time.
He's wanted to go there. And so we're going to go enjoy that. So we try to plan trips, not necessarily in the summer, although some of them end up in the summer.
Right.
A lot of them end up during the school year because most people are in school.
Yeah, and we have the blessing of being able to be homeschooled, and therefore the traveling can be part of our education as we learn more about things as we go to different places. So we really enjoy doing that.
Right. But I recognize because of that the importance of having some structure sometimes because we will take off time during the school year. So sometimes we have to make sure during the summer we still have some, schedules set up.
Yeah, for sure.
And so for the kids, schedules in the summer might look a little different than in the fall, but we still know the importance of making sure that we are doing what we need to do when we need to do it type thing. So I kind of wanted to chat with the girls about what their schedule looks like a little bit right now in the summer and how it changes a little bit come the fall. Chrissy, you want to go first?
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing about the summer is that we still have our policy or our standard that work comes before play. So whatever you're going to get done during the summer, whatever you chose to do, you can do that before you just start enjoying the day and doing whatever, right? We definitely, for most of us, we definitely allow ourselves to have like a slower morning if we want to, enjoy ourselves, eat our breakfast, do all the things. But after that, we're going to get to whatever homework you might be doing over the summer a little bit or whatever work I may have to do for super kids or anything like that. And then later in the day, we can choose to do sports or whatever. We want to make sure we get our chores done and our work done before we decide to, move on and just play for the rest of the day.
Yes, and you mentioned Super Kids. So can you tell them a little bit about your Super Kids program?
So yeah, we've been having a really, really fun summer in Super Kids. It's a program for kids ages 2 through 12 where I lead them in Zooms twice a month where we can watch videos, learn more about Jesus, play games, and just ultimately show them how much Jesus loves them and how much a relationship with Jesus can be simple and easy. And I love just seeing how their childlike faith shines through it all. So we get on Zooms twice a month on the first and third Saturdays, where I have 2 different age groups. 2 through 7 is one age group, and then ages 8 and up have one age group where we do different things tailored for their age group, where we get to learn about Jesus and have so much fun.
Right. And it's not just for the summer, right?
No, absolutely not. We get to do it throughout the entire year, but doing this through the summer is especially fun because we get little super assignments where they get to, take something that they learn and know how to apply it in their everyday life. And I love hearing how they do it, not even when it's structured, but even when it's, a fun summer. They get to do different things, playing with their friends, spending time with their family, how they complete their assignments through all of that. So I really feel like it's a great thing to add structure to your family a little bit during the summer, but also continue that through the school year.
Great. And Abby, what do you think about having structure during the summer and then it leads to it in the fall?
Yeah, just switching gears a little bit, talk about our personal family and how we have structure. As Chrissy was touching a little bit, is working before play. We still have that even during the summer. Mm-hmm. As I've known, I feel like I need to get up earlier. Even if it is summer, it can feel like, oh, you're sleeping in during the summer. Mm-hmm. No, it's better for me if I'm going to get my work done, get up earlier and get it done. So then when everybody else kind of starts getting up, then I'm like, I can just chill, hang out with them, not feel like they're all being distracting to what I'm doing. So I can have my morning time, in a way, is what we call it. We call it morning time. Mm-hmm. And have no distractions, where it can just probably be me and my dog just sitting down, enjoying the morning. It's not like loud or chaotic yet from everybody else getting up and doing their thing. So whether it is doing different things like my Bible study, I don't technically always do that in the morning. I find it where I find little times in the day where I can do it. I do my Bible study, which is a great series that I'm working on, and I'm really excited about it. And just doing different things, whether it is like the household chores. I like to get it done early in the morning, so then I can just know I have that peace. I'm done with it. I can enjoy the summer. I can enjoy my day. And then heading into fall, of course, you have those chores and everything like that, but then you got your homework. We got to make sure we prioritize our homework before we do any fun play and stuff. It's nice during the summer. You kind of have like half as much. You just kind of like just doing your day, doing what you want, but at the same time just getting a little bit done. But then you kind of go in the fall, you're like, I got to click back into the mode here. We're going back into schoolwork, we're going back into stuff, but it's like a good structure. You got a nice little break.
Yeah, I think especially in the summer, because we still do so much sports, that we have to have some structure for our family. Sometimes, I know when I grew up, it was kind of all sports, everything kind of stopped for the summer season. Schoolwork stopped, and it was kind of just chill for couple months, right? But with you guys loving playing sports at a higher level, you guys have coaching for tennis with a coach twice a week, 2 hours each time, plus then you like extra time to be able to go practice what you've learned. And then many people are doing golf tournaments also, so they need to practice golf. And then again, many of the kids are running different businesses, whether it's super kids like Chrissy was talking about. Bella does piano lessons for young kids, whether it's, babysitting, whether it might be just as simple as making sure that you're helping with the family business. We do a lot of marketing and stuff for that. So, for us personally, we think summer is so much fun for us to connect and relax and have fun and new memories. But we also feel like it's a time for us to continue to move forward. We don't want to just pause for 2 months and not do anything that would allow us to kind of roll in to the new school year effectively.
Right, and I feel like that all is really great, but another thing that me and my little sister Ellie do together is we have our little art fairs on Saturdays, and we can sign up for however many that we want, but really it's just there's a bunch of vendors that can gather in one place, whether, they make all kinds of different crafts. Like Ellie and I she makes candles and lotions and lip balms, and I make jewelry, barrettes, earrings, rings. But we can sign up for these art fairs where a bunch of other vendors are also selling their stuff. And we're like the only youth vendors there, but it's super fun because, we're always doing things that stretch us and challenge us, but it helps with our communication skills and the different, businesses that we run. And it's a really fun thing for us to do together. And so another thing that kind of keeps us busy during the summer.
Right. So again, most of our summer isn't just hanging out and stopping everything we do.
Right.
A lot of it has to do with us moving forward.
I really feel like it just kind of substitutes other things. Like during the school year, you have like, your real competitive sports season, and then you have like your homework. But during the summer, we do like I said, like different businesses, and we kind of just substitute different things to keep growing in who we are, because we don't want to just take summer off of that kind of stuff. So we want to make sure we keep on growing and changing.
Yeah. Did you want to add anything, Abby?
No, I think that all sounds like literally what our summer is. It kind of sums it up. And like, even when sometimes I sub in for Chrissy when she's doing other businesses to help her with her art fair, it kind of like brought me back. I'm like, oh, summer, we're learning, like in the art fairs, we get to learn about the communication again. I kind of forgot my like spiel of how to do like the business talk, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you get to learn the communication skills. Like you can do it every day when you just like doing your thing in school and stuff, but we do homeschool, so it's a little bit different. But then when you get to interact and tell people about your business, and just like, it's like a different like area you're growing. At least we grow in the summer, you know what I mean? And you do different things, whether it is going on like trips together, you're with each other, and you got to learn how to be with each other and have fun with each other, just growing in different areas in the summer than in the fall.
Yeah, I think too, a lot of the kids love reading in the summer. It kind of allows everyone to slow down and take some extra time to maybe read books that aren't necessarily school oriented, just more fun to educate yourself on.
Right. Like I feel like we'll read different books. Like we've been really into certain series, and we want to keep getting the new books, but we want to make sure that they're good literature, good writing, and everything like that, growing in that area. Or sometimes we'll get interested in like a history book. Like we've been into reading like documentaries and things about like professional tennis players, right? And like different things like that. Or for me, I've been reading a lot of mindset books about sports, make sure I keep growing in that. And so like it's just different interests, different whatever you want to read, right? But make sure it's still helping us learn.
So if somebody was like, oh man, it doesn't sound like you have much of a summer, it's not like you get to sleep in and do what you want all day and watch movies and do stuff like that, what would you say to them?
Well, honestly, I think we have a summer, and I think that our summer is super fun, but this is the way that I would want to keep it, right? Like, I want to make sure that I keep on growing and learning, and I don't want to just sit around like a bump on a log the whole summer, right? I want to be productive, and I want to keep doing this. So what looks like to one person maybe unrelaxing or not peaceful, to us is, perfect. It's the summer we want to live.
How about you, Abby? What would you add?
Yeah, I think our summer is like structured the right way, where you get a little bit done. It's nothing overbearing. It seriously is not. It's just literally like a couple things that we got to do for our family, for our household, especially with how big it is. It's a couple more different things, and we do that. And then once you're done with that, you can just enjoy the summer. So.
Yeah, I think so too. So if I can tell you anything, like I think one of the neatest things is that every family can design their summer for what works for them, right? Like for us personally, I can't picture, not still enjoying moving forward in the summer.
Absolutely.
Like you said, whether it's people skills, whether it's, new activities that you get to do. The art fairs aren't all year, and you actually enjoy them with your sister, or whether it's reading different books, or Abby's been training up her dog a lot this summer, whatever it might be, summer is what your family makes of it.
For sure.
Yes.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening and thanks for your love and support. We hope that today's episode added tremendous value to you and your family. It would mean so much to us if you would partner with us on our mission of helping parents around the globe raise champion children in this crazy world.
To do so, simply take a moment to like and share this podcast with everyone in your network. See you next time.